Okay guys, welcome back to another video of Mario Kart World. Today we're going to show you guys some knockout tour and easy shortcuts for you guys to learn.
And also a new one we made up.
On Sky High Sunday.
2-player?
Wait, no, yeah. Okay, there we go. Oh, it's, yeah.
My character, I'm gonna have
Okay,
Bitty Bud.
I'm gonna, oh, wait, sorry,
Right.
my bad. I'm gonna choose, okay, wait, should I do Swoop on the Rob Hog or Toadette on the Baby Beeper?
I'm doing Bitty Bud on the Mock Rocket.
Or, wait, no, I'm gonna do Koopa Trooper on the Mock Rocket.
Why the OG? Sorry. I know. I'll get 3 stars on everything.
I already have 3 stars on everything. Okay, okay, you don't even have mirror mode. That's just insane.
Do I want to get mirror mode? No! Yes!
Bro, you know what he said last time? He said this game's easy, and then he failed the Sky High Sunday shortcut. Ezra. This guy. Parabitty-Bug can't even get a costume.
And so what?
So why were you taking a worse line to get a pair of food?
Because it gives me a boost.
Oh my god.
What?
Okay, wait. I'm either, depending on which intermission we go to, I'm gonna either hard bag or hard bag. Okay, let me start right there.
I keep getting
I should have waited to chain my star at the next item box.
I keep getting 3 mushrooms.
Okay, wait, I'm gonna try to draft boost this turtle.
I'm a soft drift. On like every single.
Dude, soft drifting is a little even better.
I know. That's why I'm doing it.
I feel like the hardest thing to get 3 stars on is knockout tour, because you have to cross every.
Ooh, green snip,
because you have to cross every single finish line first.
You don't have to. Would you do?
Yeah.
I didn't even know because I did it.
Sorry, that's the little brother in the background.
Well, I green shell snipe every single time to practice. Unlike you.
Dude, what do you mean? I green shell snipe online.
Okay.
And you don't even play online.
Yes, I do.
Okay, well, how much VR do you have?
Like 5,000 something. We're recording.
Yeah, I have like 6,000.
Okay, so what? I don't play online. At least I have it close enough. To 6,000.
Bro, did you even play VR ratings on Mario Kart World? I have like maybe like 20,000 VR on Mario Kart Deluxe.
Wait, hold up.
Why do we both have smart steering on?
Exactly.
Is it?
Wait, probably because I'm not little brother.
Bro, this guy stinks.
Bro, he's just 5 years old. You can't blame him.
Guess how long I was good at Mario Kart Deluxe? Since I was 4. I got my first ever win in Mario Kart 8 Deluxe when I was 4.
With smart steering.
No,
Okay.
without smart steering.
I'm still in front.
I know, but I'm gonna take the shortcut.
No, you just use the mushroom.
It's a extremely shortcut. Haha, haha, haha.
No. Why can't I rewind?
Because it's knockout tour.
I forgot you can only rewind one player. Offline. Bro! Cataquack!
Well, we're lucky we're not on Peach Beach.
Oh my god!
The-
Oh my god!
I was on the first day this came out. On the first day I got this game, I was honestly sad that they got rid of Inside Drift. I don't know why. Oh, bomb snipe!
Bro, why is everyone hitting me with everything? First, I got hit by a hammer. Next, I got hit by blue shell. Then I got hit by a
Red shell.
boomerang.
And then I got hit by, and then you got hit by a red shell.
From you?
Oh yeah, if you guys don't know, tricking to the left or right is actually faster than forward or neutral tricking. I don't know why, it's just a weird mechanic. But like, just when you're like going on rails and when you think it's faster than a forward trick, you should actually.
Wait, you don't have an item. But I do. I just used a mushroom.
Well, you could have saved it for the tree.
Exactly.
I can't talk today. You could have saved it for the tree shortcut.
That's what I was gonna do.
No! Nabbit! Why don't you take the blue shell with me?
Bro, I'm getting hit.
Everything. No, I am. I just got hit by the piranha plant on the car. I mean, fire bro on the car.
I had a red shell in my hand and I thought it was a mushroom. So I went to cut grass.
Have you ever used camera snipes?
No.
That's really useful when you have like the hand. Or bombs.
Bro, I'm actually gonna get out.
Okay, I'm gonna wait until I pass.
Yes, the golden shell hit someone.
Okay. Hopefully I can get it. Oh man, how did I get a feather in fourth? That's a top, like a really top spot, like first.
Let me just cut grass.
That's the first time I think that's the first time I've ever gotten a feather below first.
Yes! Mario Circuit! I have a mushroom.
I literally beat your list. Dude, where is this toad at? I want a camera sniper with a hammer. Dude! See, like, inside drift would be good for Mario Circuit.
Bro!
Oh my god, yes!
You hit me!
I know! No, I almost sniped him.
Bro! Wait, yes, use it, Cataquack. Not in front of you. Or not behind you, in front of you. Thanks. See you later.
See you later, dick boy. You thicker than me.
Yes, I'm second. Wait, can we see the moon?
It's in the
I'm
middle.
choking.
You're choking?
Yeah, I'm choking.
You're choking so hard.
Get loose. That's my line.
How'd I get triple shrooms and a golden shroom in 8?
Yeah, because you're supposed to pass fourth place. Okay. Yes! Wait, I'm not first. There's a blue shell. How did you already finish?
Ooh, I'm gonna pass him. No! Blue shell. I mean,
Blue shell?
chill, sorry. I told you I can't talk today.
Give me a mushroom.
Oh! I clipped the wall!
Wait, if I get the mushroom.
Okay, wait. Should I go for the shortcut?
I'm going for the shortcut.
No, you're not.
I have a mushroom.
That doesn't matter. I was talking about the shroomless version.
Bro, how do we both lose to... What if we just both lose to computer? That'd be embarrassing. I guess it just happened.
I'm literally last place.
How did we lose? That's embarrassing. So James is gonna show you the shortcut and the other one people made up. Sorry, that's my dad in the background.
Okay, so right now we're in free roam, and we're gonna show you guys some cool shortcuts to learn so that you can be good online against the 9,000 VR players. Okay, so yeah, you would just, you could do that with a feather. I don't know. Yeah, so you would start charge jumping. You would get onto one of these walls and do tricks so that you can land back on the yellow. Now it is good to not get too much airtime, because if you get too much airtime, you will fall. And there's also this shortcut right here.
And we'll show you how.
It's actually and also it's faster to charge jump on that first ramp so that you can clear the other one.
And we'll show you. And we'll show you how to do these shortcuts and the controls. So first, this beginning, you just do a left trick, and then you would use a mushroom.
Okay, so after that ramp, you would start charging the charge jump to get onto those pink and green walls. It doesn't matter which one you get on first, but either right trick or left trick, and then get onto the yellow. Sorry. Yeah, so on this one, you're gonna wanna trick off of the blue to get onto this wall.
And the lower you are,
the faster. And like I said, it's faster to charge jump onto that last ramp.
And you charge jump by using the R button, which is the same button to trick and drift. This is awful.
Yeah. Okay, so now we're gonna show you guys the Crown City shortcut. So usually when you are in time trials, this shortcut is going to be on lap 3.
Where you go this way.
So you could use a mushroom to get through that section, and then chain another mushroom to get through this section. And you would start charging a charge jump right about this blue area, this blue house. Keep riding on this rail left trick to hit the tree and get onto this red platform. Now we're going to show you the Desert Hills shortcut. Okay, so the shortcut on Desert Hills is, it's near the end of the track where you need to use a charge jump to get onto the wall and to get onto a rail, onto another rail, and you can use a mushroom to do it faster. Right about after that mushroom shortcut, and left trick onto this rail and forward trick onto this rail. Now, it's shroomless, easy, and it saves a lot of time. Now, we're gonna show you the Shy Guy Bazaar shortcut. Okay, so usually when you're in time trials, you can get the start boost to trick off of this sand right here.
So when you start, you want to get a trick boost?
You want to get a trick boost. So like, when you start in time trials, you're going to want to get the start boost. And as soon as it starts, go to the right and try to get onto this red rail. And this is what you would do after you get onto it. So you would neutral trick right around that coin that's there, usually. And you could get onto these rails. You could go down here, which is the world record strategy. And you could charge jump to get up there.
Do that except crashing.
Yeah, without crashing. Sorry. Okay, now we're gonna show you guys the Wario Stadium shortcut. Okay, yeah, so you wanna get a sharper angle at this wall, and then do a bunch of left tricks. And you can get onto this rail, or now, as this rail bends, you're gonna want a right trick to get up here. Now, it is really easy if you get the timing right, and it saves almost about 2 seconds of the course. Now, we're gonna show you guys a uncommon Bowser's Castle shortcut, where you can actually go on top of that little section right there. So,
and it's really easy. It's really easy.
So at the start boost, you're gonna wanna go to the left over here. So you're gonna wanna get onto this rail to go on top of here. Now you can get onto this rail and skip a whole bunch of it. Now the world record strategy is faster. This is just a nerfed version of it.
And you can also use the right side. It's not easy.
You can also use the right side as well. And okay, now we're gonna show you guys the Dry Bones Burnout shortcut. Now this one is really easy, and it saves almost all of the ending section of the track. So you would just race on the track. This slider, once you go into this mouth, you're going to see this rail. You're gonna want to get onto that, and right at the end of the rail, you're gonna want to left trick so that you can get onto this platform. And right after this ramp, get onto the wall, trick left. Right after this ramp, left trick to get onto this rail.
And you can use a mushroom to skip the lava.
Okay, now we're gonna show you guys the Shroomless Acorn Heights shortcut.
And there's multiple versions of this.
Yes,
you can use it with a feather, a charge jump, a mushroom.
We're gonna show you guys the hardest way, but it doesn't require any items. Okay, so usually you would just go on the mushroom, right? But once you go over here, you're gonna see this vine in the dirt right here. And you can go through here, and even with you hitting the dirt, it still saves a good chunk of time. Now we're gonna show you guys the Toad's Factory shortcut. Now, I'm pretty sure that most of you guys know this shortcut because it's the one at the ending. But what most people don't know is that you can charge jump onto this right rail and right trick again to get back onto it. It's It's not a huge time save, but it is a time save. So it's right after this boost panel. You're gonna wanna go to the left, get up here, and then you can cross the finish line with ease. Okay, now we're gonna show you guys the Dino Jungle shortcut. Now, this is probably one of the bigger shortcuts of the game. It does require a mushroom, but it saves a lot of time.
But you can also use a feather.
You can also use a feather. Shout out to Shortcat for showing the feather version.
We'll show you both ways.
You want to charge jump onto the rail right here, and right at the end of the rail, you can use a feather to get onto this section right here. Shout out to Shortcat for showing that one. Now, you can also do that with a mushroom and a mini turbo.
And we'll show you the mushroom version.
Yeah, we're going to show you guys the mushroom version right on this lap. Yeah, but this shortcut is really easy with the mushroom.
So you want to use
You want to charge a mini turbo, release it at the end of this, and use a mushroom to get to the nest. Saves about maybe 3 to 4 seconds of the track. In time trials, it is possible on every lap. Now we're gonna show you guys the shortcut that everybody goes for on Great Question Block Ruins. Now, a lot of people think that this shortcut looks hard, but it's actually easier than you think. So it's near the end of the track, and it saves about maybe 4 seconds.
And this is the
So
fast way.
you're gonna wanna get onto this rail, trick forward at the end of it, automatically trick off of that, use that speed boost to trick off of this, and get back onto the road.
There's an easier version where you just charge jump on it.
Yes, there's an easier version.
That's the fast way.
Yeah, we just showed you guys the faster way. I'm pretty sure they're both the same level of difficulty. I think so. Probably.
It's just that one's a bit easier than the other. Like a little.
Okay, now we're gonna show you guys all 3 DK Pass shortcuts. So, right here, you can charge up a mini turbo, but you want to trick forward and hop off of this pole to skip that entire turn. And up here, you're going to want to get onto this wall. And if you go too far, it's okay. You can just left trick a button. This side of the ramp right here, trick onto the wall and trick off of these trees. It saves a bunch of time, but it is hard. And when you get the hang of it, it can be pretty easy sometimes.
And here's a really big mushroom save. And it's just one mushroom.
It's just one mushroom. We don't need sugar. Now we're gonna show you guys, Fairway Oasis shortcut. Okay, so for this shortcut, it's also near the end of the track. Speed up this part. Speed up every single part for the short. Off of this ramp, trick off of the sign to get back on the rail, trick off of this, use the water bounce to get onto this and get onto this rail. It's pretty easy and saves a bunch of time. If you were going for the world record, I would definitely use this shortcut.
And there's another mushroom seed.
Right here. You would also use that if you're going for the world record. Okay, so right now we are going to show you guys salty speedways.
And this track is just one big shortcut.
Yeah, this shortcut is almost like all of the track. So right here, you're going to start charge jumping, and you charge jump and trick off of this. And there's usually boxes here, and you can use a mushroom to get through them. Now, you can trick on top of here, and you can start charge jumping right here. Cut.
You want to get look at this one.
Yeah, so you want your character to face this way, left trick to get onto this section, left trick off of the rail, and yeah. There's two ways to do this shortcut. This is the faster way. This is the railway. Okay, now we're gonna show you guys the Moo Moo Meadows shortcut. Now you're gonna need a mushroom for this shortcut, and it saves like almost
5 seconds.
Probably more than 5 seconds at most. Yeah, but you only need one mushroom for this shortcut. So right after this ramp, start charge jumping, aim for this white dash, and trick off of this tree to go flying over the fence. There's also the cow shortcut that is in the world record, but we will not show that. Now, thank you so much for watching, guys, and we'll see you guys next time.